All right. Good morning. We're going to be doing exponent division practice, which seems to be the most difficult one. So I'm going to start by giving you just 3 easy steps. First of all, exponent division practice, set up as a fraction, eliminate negative exponents, and then reduce/simplify what you've got. So first example, r squared divided by 2r to the third. All right, so first step, let's set it up as a fraction. Bang, I've got r squared over 2r to the third. Right, there's no negative exponents to get rid of. So if we expand this, we end up with r times r divided by 2 times r times r times r. Okay, and we know that whenever we have something over itself, it's equal to 1. So we can eliminate like terms on the top and bottom of a fraction. So we can cross out 2 pairs of r's, leaving me with nothing in the numerator and 2 times r in the denominator. Right? We know that whenever there's nothing in the numerator, you can just put a 1. Right? It's like a ghostly 1. It's always there. And we end up with 1 over 2r. And that's your answer. Okay. Next example, I've got 3n to the fourth divided by 3n to the third. First step, set it up as a fraction. 3n to the fourth over 3n to the third. Now, what does that actually mean? It means 3 times n times n times n times n over 3 times n times n times n. Right? And like terms on the top and bottom of a fraction cancel each other out. So our 3's cancel out and 3 pairs of n's, leaving me with n on the top and nothing on the bottom, meaning that our answer for 3n to the fourth divided by 3n to the third is just n. Oh boy. So this is the really tough one, and it's going to take a while. We're going to go through the whole thing step by step. 2x to the fourth, y to the negative fourth, z to the negative third, divided by 3x squared, y to the negative third, z to the fourth. 3 steps, and if you follow them, it's going to make everything a lot easier. Set it up as a fraction, eliminate the negative exponents, and then reduce and simplify what we've got. First step, setting that up as a fraction, we end up with 2x to the fourth, y to the negative fourth, z to the negative third, over 3x squared, y to the negative third, z to the fourth. Okay? Now, if you watched the exponent to exponent video, you remembered my trick. Anytime we have a negative exponent in the denominator, you can move it to the numerator and make the exponent positive. Likewise, you can go backwards. Anytime you have a negative exponent in the numerator, you can put it in the denominator and make it positive. Okay, so anytime you have a negative exponent, you can flip it from either the numerator or the denominator to the denominator or numerator. Right? Everything's color-coded, so you can see in this example, my y to the negative third from the denominator goes to the numerator, and my y to the negative fourth and z to the negative third from the numerator flip and go to the denominator and become positive. Right? Anytime we have a negative exponent, you can flip it and make it positive and switch it from the denominator to numerator or numerator to denominator. Leaving me with 2x to the fourth, y to the third, over 3x squared, y to the fourth, z to the fourth, z to the third. Right? Combine like terms gives me z to the seventh. So total of 2x to the fourth times y to the third over 3x squared, y to the fourth, z to the seventh. And what does that all actually mean? All of this. So it's actually 2 times x times x times x times x times y times y times y over 3 times x times x times y times y times y times y times z times z times z times z times z times z times z. Right? So now we can eliminate like terms. Anything over itself is just 1, and we don't need that. Right? So I can cancel out 2 pairs of x's from the numerator and denominator, 3 pairs of y's from the numerator and denominator, but there's no z's in the numerator, so there's nothing to eliminate. Add up what you've got left, and you end up with 2x squared over 3y to the 7th. And that's your answer. Right? So I know it looks like a whole lot of stuff. If you follow those 3 steps of set it up as a fraction, eliminate your negative exponents, and then simplify, right? One step at a time, you can get the answer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, put a comment on YouTube, and follow us. Thank you very much.